Are y'all allergic to a lot of foods?
No, because I know they have crabs. They don't boil their seafood. They steam it.
What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchet REACT, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, C?
Who we got today, babe?
Well, today we're back with another American reaction video for you guys, man. If you're new to us and we're new to you, make sure you scroll down, hit that subscribe button, and also turn on your post notification bell, because we're on the road to 100K. And we cannot get there without you guys, all right? Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Going home.
Oh man, 130 pounds of crawfish in here. These mud bugs have boiled into this beautiful red color. It's like a scarlet. Today marks the first day the best ever food review show steps foot in the USA. The first time this Minnesota boy has gone south. And our Deep South food tour starts here in Louisiana. First of all, in Minnesota, we call them crayfish.
Right.
Is that okay?
No.
Okay.
Because we laugh at that.
Exactly.
In these parts, New Orleans is the epicenter for all things delicious.
How many different generations of people have come through? The Italians, the Irish, the enslaved people, the French, the Spanish, the Acadians, and put all that together and we have a cultural gumbo.
Today we're heading deep into Cajun country to hang with this guy.
Cannot leave now. If you get a 911 call, somebody's just gonna have to wait to die till you finish. Because this rifle is stick and you will burn it.
His name is Spuddy, and he's been throwing down Louisiana Cajun-style cooking for the last 25 years.
Hold on,
Hold on.
Sonny, we can't stay in New Orleans for the whole episode.
We still in New Orleans?
Told you.
Nah, he in New Orleans. I think he was
said
comparing.
Cajun country.
But
it sounds like we still in New Orleans. You got to go to Lafayette.
I mean, you go to Lafayette, you're going to be eating good over there just as much as you eat good in New Orleans. But if you want to show a little bit more to boot, Lafayette is always a great option.
Culture.
Need to get over there, Sonny, and get your, your feet wet over there too. But hang on.
Let's see.
Enjoy yourself.
Let's
see.
Oh yeah!
All right.
Yeah, man, brother!
Our mission today, take on an epic-sized Louisiana-style crawfish throwdown with all the fixins.
It's really smoked well right now.
So slip on your rubber galoshes and prepare to get wet. Today we're taking on seafood of epic proportions in Louisiana. Know your official state crustacean? Well, here in Louisiana, it's the crawfish. Louisiana produces 100 million pounds of crawfish per year, and it all starts here.
It's a bestseller. It's made right.
At this local pond, Spuddy will demonstrate a piece of Cajun culture that dates back hundreds of years.
First of all, around the U.S., there's some different kind of stereotypes of the South that I've heard of in the North. But I want to know, as a Northerner, do you have any good stereotypes of Northern people?
Well, think about
we say
it.
Northern people, how can I say that?
Yeah.
Have their drawers on the knot.
Oh, y'all
like
diddy.
Yeah. I'm about to say, man, if y'all haven't, like, experienced different flavors and stuff, like, in the South, then y'all need to. And I feel like they don't get enough seasoning up there
I don't
for
know.
their dishes.
I feel like
not saying y'all don't season your food, but we season our food. Like, we go in, like, we season. Like, that crawfish water, a.k.a. dirty water. Yeah, that's some good juice right there.
Yeah,
So.
I feel like Northerners are more fancy.
Are y'all allergic to a lot of foods?
No, because I know they have crabs. They don't boil their seafood. They steam it. I feel like the stereotypes, especially in the black community.
Nothing wrong with steaming it, but
yeah,
that baller.
I feel like the stereotypes, especially in the black community, comes from when there was the exodus of blacks to the north for a better life. And I feel like, their family back at home was like, oh, they think they better than us. So I think that's where the stereotypes come from in the black community. I don't know about everything else.
Well.
Guys, excuse my voice.
Serious.
Okay. Oh, you mean like having a stick up your ass?
Yeah, same thing. Yeah.
Oh, that's what you're trying to say.
And it's not to make fun of it, but down here we loosen up. We like to party. We like to have a good time. We are very nice to our neighbors. Everybody's our friend. So loosen up, smile a little bit and be friendly.
Today, we're going crawfishing. How many do you expect to get?
So right now, we'll catch 3 or 4 sacks, 120, 150 pounds, somewhere up in there.
Oh, so these are already trapped, right?
So they're in traps.
I don't think we can call it crawfishing at all.
No, you're still crawfishing. You're still crawfishing. So
right.
it's just a different way of catching them. Whether you catch them with a set net or you catch them with a crawfish trap, you're still in the process of crawfishing.
Okay.
So next we're gonna jump in the boat and we're gonna start running traps. Take the crawfish, dump them in a pan, and we're gonna go to my place and you're gonna suck a little head today. Right?
That sounds great.
All right.
Let's do it.
All right, we're gonna do it. All right, we got it, man.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, hey, let's roll.
Let's get it. You okay? Yeah, all right, y'all.
I don't have a stick up my ass.
I don't mind this snake eyes following my every move.
This is a crawfish net right here. It's like a steel mesh. There are these kind of cones here where it would be really confusing. If you're a crawfish, you swim inside.
Crawfish move backwards.
Oh, they come in backwards. And then they can't get out backwards.
They don't have a brain.
It's too complicated.
They don't know how to get out.
They're so dumb.
So what? So wait, and what else they have? Free food. It's a hotel.
That's a good
Yeah,
point,
bed and
man.
breakfast in here. So why leave, man?
I don't care what they say. Games they play that don't bother me.
Look how big this one is. It's huge. No, don't give me.
Let it bite you, man.
Let it?
Yeah. Let it bite you.
Oh, you're gonna do it?
Sure. All right. That was really dumb. All right. Sometimes you gotta live on the wild side, and it kind of makes you like, all right, toughen up a little bit.
I want to be tough too. Should I try doing this? No! Yes! Charlie came through in the clutch. Here we go.
All right.
Then we're gonna put in the bait for the next one.
Yeah, and then you pass it to Charlie.
Guys, don't forget to always pass it to Charlie at the end. What are you doing right now? What's happening
I'm
here?
looking for these old heads like this. That's going to really clean that head out.
Here we go, Charlie.
All right. Sonny got it, yes.
Yes. Do you think I can do this like for a living?
Oh, yeah. This takes a little practice.
What am I missing?
So you would be actually doing everything, driving the boat and raising. So you have to get a rhythm.
Crawfish is not hard to serve. Like, you can literally meet a guy, have a relationship, get your crawfish, set up shop. All you need is a steamer, a boiler, and you good to go. A butane tank, you good to go.
Maybe we should sell some crawfish.
Again, but the only reason why crawfish sell in certain spots more than others is because of taste.
Yeah.
It's how they cooking it now. You feel me? That seasoning.
That taste, it matters.
Once you get in your rhythm, then you're smooth.
This is usually not a two-person thing.
No,
That's a
you're
good
going to be
point.
by yourself.
Charlie.
Today we're preparing a traditional Louisiana crawfish throwdown. We got the crawfish, but now we're headed to Spuddy's restaurant to prepare the rest of our feast. First up, Spuddy's homemade andouille,
What that say?
a local
Andouille.
smoked sausage.
Andouille.
Some say it originated in France, some say Germany. I say let's make some sausage. First, the pork.
And what I do, I use a cushion meat shaped like a heart.
Yeah.
That's from deep inside the shoulder. So if you cut it, see how lean it is?
Wow, that's very lean.
We have to just cut it up in little pieces like this.
Okay, and it's
Just
gonna go
so
in
it
there.
pass through the grinder.
Yep. God, that'd be cool if I cut my thumb off on the first day of shooting, huh?
Oh, yeah, that happened. I've cut my finger. Look what they have.
I'm more worried about you cutting me.
Spuddy grinds the meat into large chunks and seasons it simply with salt and cayenne pepper. Get used to seeing cayenne pepper. It's ubiquitous in Cajun-style cooking.
Buddy's not here. I'll tell you what's happening. This is a sausage stuffer, obviously. Look at the name. So why won't you zoom in on it? You're refusing to zoom in on it?
I call him
This guy is
Richard,
funny,
but you
bro.
can call him Dick. This is Spuddy's professional sausage stuffer.
There's a foot pedal here. That's right, guys. I'm still wearing the boots. Isn't that cool? All right, so there's a foot pedal here to control the...
Spuddy loads him up and shows me the art of detecting perfect seasoning balance.
Take it.
Yes, some
good.
people do taste their food like that.
You just took
I
the raw
can't.
pork and
Took
put
the
it
raw
in your,
pork.
put it in
I
your
can't.
mouth.
Yeah.
To see if the seasoning is good.
Absolutely.
Is that safe?
Well, I've been doing it for 25 years. I'm going to say yes. I didn't eat it. I didn't swallow it. I just kind of tasted it. You gotta
Okay.
try it.
I I don't know, man. I've never done anything weird on my show before.
I've heard.
You always do weird stuff.
Let's
Like
take it
this
out.
either?
It's really hard to tell. It's raw pork. Well,
Pepper, salt.
Oh, salt, pepper,
Feeling
simple.
it?
Good.
If you feel like you want to swallow it, go
I'm
ahead.
gonna spit it out. Wait, can I just swallow it?
Sure, go ahead.
No. Okay. Cameraman shake his head no.
Oh man.
Next, he stuffs the meat into the casing, made of cow intestines, or what some call beef middles.
And then you're gonna have a little air pocket, so it's gonna take a little time. Dick is not fast, but he's very efficient.
Oh, it's coming out.
All right.
This
there
is
it
a fucking thick sausage, bro.
This is the #1 investment I've ever bought in my life.
Yeah, a mobile smoker,
A mobile smoker,
which has a couple of flats, by the way.
which has a lot of flats.
Okay.
So we don't
They ain't
mobilize
going
it anymore.
Okay. The smell is like a spirit of 1,000 smoked meats.
Yes. So think about this. This thing has 20 years of flavor embedded in these walls.
Yeah.
You clean the racks, you'll take some of the fat out the bottom, and that's it. You never get in here and pressure wash this thing. That could cost you your life. Really. If I saw you pressure washing this, I really hurt you bad.
Okay.
Did that sit in there?
Oh,
So we
he's in Baton Rouge. He
Is
didn't
he?
say it. That's a Baton Rouge area code.
Okay, I
Yeah.
ain't see the number on there.
Yeah, so hopefully we move on down the highway
Yeah.
so he could like.
I mean, it made sense to stop in Baton Rouge from New
Yeah.
Orleans. That makes
Yeah.
sense. Okay, they got good eating out there too, y'all, so let's turn up.
been here for 25 and a half years. So everything was on a dream. Before this restaurant life, I was a computer programmer and didn't like the office life, didn't like being locked inside. Always wanted to work for myself. Wound up buying this place and it became Spuddy's Cajun Foods. When I bought this place, I didn't know how to make andouille. I couldn't make sausage, nothing. I had no idea what processing was. I hired some real good ladies that taught me how to cook. And just paying attention and listening and just trying it, try it again, you become a cook. You just learn by hard knocks.
The andouille smokes for 2 hours. In the meantime, a Cajun classic that I have yet to try ever in my life, jambalaya.
Jambalaya
Oh, wow.
actually is a West African dish. It's rice with all the stuff mixed in. It could be anything you want.
Really?
Use your imagination. So we're gonna use pork, sausage, and andouille. You can use leftover chicken. You can use some lima beans if you had them leftovers.
There's no set recipe.
Field piece.
Beans in
It's what you like.
What about hot dogs?
If you want to make a hot dog jambalaya, knock your lights out. I'm not eating.
Let's pick it back up a nut second. Extra sausages.
As a Cajun cooking master once said, jambalaya needs to be built. Our building blocks include pork chopped into bite-sized pieces, onion, celery, his own homemade sausage, then the andouille. Oh yeah, time to check the smoker.
Got about an hour and a half, maybe close to 2 hours. When we open this, we're gonna get smothered with smoke. It's still in the smoking process, but it is cooked.
All right, let's do it.
Ready?
Do you need help? Do we both take
Yeah,
one?
let's go.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
We are the love survivors. We are the love that you
Oh, man. It looks so nice and tan and delicious.
Remember the pale white a while ago? Now we have nice tan. It's been to the beach. It's been to Miami, man. Look at this.
Oh, so it's real firm now?
Yeah.
Like leathery on the outside almost?
Yeah. You want to try a little piece?
Okay, yeah.
How about that?
He just broke it off. Oh my god. Look at this. Look how coarse it
That's
is.
good
I
eating
can
right
eat the casing too, right?
Absolutely. You ready?
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Nah, his is like. That's one of the ones you get off them food trucks. Like, they serve you
Tastes
right.
like best damn ham you ever gonna eat.
Yeah, exactly. But very coarse, super juicy. There's all these little crevasses that just pool with hot, porky oil and juices. Oh man.
This is the best way you're gonna eat it, right off the smoker.
Yeah, it doesn't get better than this. It's just very good.
That's great.
Jambalaya. Time to build. He adds hog lard to a hot pot, onion, chopped pork, then the andouille.
It'll be very meaty.
Louisiana hot sauce and plenty of it, sausage, celery, and a blend of seasonings, salt, pepper, paprika, garlic, and cayenne pepper.
It's
I
your
need to smell it.
imagination, your flavor. If you say it's good, it's the best.
Once all that gets happy together, he adds in water and long grain rice. Now we wait.
That's what.
A lot of the food
Restaurant.
culture we have came from the enslaved people when they were brought over from Africa. A lot of people look at the enslaved person as a field hand, but it's not true. They had a lot of talent, and they were good bricklayers. They were good blacksmiths. They were good carpenters, and they also brought a lot of the foods that we have today. They make an okra gumbo, the jambalaya.
These are all side dishes. The real star of any throwdown are the crawfish.
Back to it. Back to
Oh
it.
my God, look at this. It's like 1,000 crayfish. It looks like 1,000 little cockroaches running around. I've never
I
seen
think the
anything
only
like
thing
this.
that we go through when it comes to our crawfish is the size. It's like
Yeah,
you really
yeah.
got to pick it at a really perfect time to eat them
Right.
when they're a good size. So we've
Nobody-
seen crayfish, as y'all would call it, with like some really nice sizes. But
Yeah, but we don't want no small crawfish.
nah, we don't do the small ones.
This is out of this world.
I love this size crawfish. This is the size I like. So this is gonna feed a lot of people because we have so many crawfish. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna purge them. We're gonna run a lot of water on these crawfish, wash the mud off of them so they don't have a muddy taste. And this water kind of brings them back to life,
Yeah.
really gets them hopping.
How many do you think you could eat in the meal? Like, I feel like I would eat 100 of these alone, at least.
Oh, absolutely.
Good answer, yeah.
So if you keep sucking the heads, the juice is gonna get you. But so I want more crawfish, so I might suck the first few heads, and after.
So I don't know if he gonna do it, but you can purge them this way by just running water on them continuously nonstop. Or you can throw salt in there too and make them cough it all up.
Yeah,
That's another way of doing it.
yeah.
That, I'm into the tail.
Last two right here.
The last soldier's coming down.
Somehow, through science, a miracle, or otherwise, all these crawfish are going in this pot at one time.
The way that you can do it
plunging
with
in-
water though, like you can get you a what you call it?
Ice chest.
You can get you an ice chest with the opening at the end, close it, and let the water run in that way, and just let all the dirt flow out the other end, and that'll be real smooth way.
Dion likes to cook our crawfish. But we cook like Cajun Creole meal. I mean, not Creole. Hold up, what I'm trying to say. My voice is bothering me. But we cook all of our Louisiana foods on our family channel. We'll be uploading some more videos very shortly. So if you want to follow us over there so you can learn
it
how
out.
to make some of this stuff.
Yeah,
Life with them.
sir.
to a mix of potatoes, onion, garlic, mushrooms, lemons, sausage, and plenty of Louisiana crawfish boil seasoning, which includes cayenne pepper.
Oh,
Smell it?
that is, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll get you.
Oh, it's in my nose.
people eat
It's
that
like cayenne
straight out the
pepper in the
bag.
air, right?
Yes.
8 seasoning sacks and a ton of Louisiana hot sauce should make it taste just right.
Yeah. See, we eat it straight out the bag.
I do. I love that
I'm like,
seasoning.
"Babe, what you doing?" She's like, "Nothing." Just eating the seasoning. She don't go crazy
love
on it,
that
but she
seasoning.
does
I
eat
really
the
do.
seasoning. When it comes to your boil, bro, I feel like there's so many authentic ways that you can make it. I've never had it with mushrooms in it before.
Yeah, I don't like
So-
the extra like onions and stuff. That's just me though.
Hmm.
I don't like it with that.
I
But
feel-
it does give it a flavor.
It does give it a flavor. Then some people put a whole bunch of lemon in there as well.
Some people put beer.
Beer, like
I've seen
again,
some people put like cold drinks in.
bro, orange juice.
Yeah, orange juice.
There's so many ways you can make it, but you gotta
Depends
stick
on
to your taste. Gotta
Yeah.
stick to your taste. Oh, he got a spice. That's that kick.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
We are ready.
Oh yeah.
So now we're gonna send these mud bugs home.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, you ready? Let's go.
Home to glory.
All right, put it up here. Let's give them a little loving.
Oh, yes, there's so many. We're going to put more in there.
Oh yeah.
This thing is packed.
Okay, now we're gonna try to fit some of these in.
Oh, jeez. Look at this. It's completely full. We can do it. We can do it. We can
All
get
right, we got
one.
So it's gonna take probably about 15 minutes to get to a boil. Once it boils, grab a few. This is how you know when they're done.
Oh, they always have
It's been
one
about
that don't
20
make
minutes.
it in,
These
bro.
mud bugs have boiled
Gosh,
into
that's
this
what the
beautiful
size is
red
like.
color.
Delicious.
It looks good. How do you know if it's done?
Ready.
You just chuck it out the window.
So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna cool this pot off, and we're gonna watch these crawfish sink in, and they're gonna suck up the seasoning. So if you're ready, we can do that.
I'm ready.
Oh, we got that.
He legit.
Yeah.
stuff. He legit. He got all the. Yeah.
He has that new little, well, it's not new, but I've seen a new invention of it, where it's a ring and then it has the fire hose. Not fire hose.
It's okay. Keep going.
My voice bothering me today. It cools off the pot.
Oh, okay.
The hose, and it has like some little holes around it.
Let's see if we can get a
Suck up the
freestyle.
seasoning. So if you're ready, we can do that.
I'm ready.
It cools off the pot,
Yeah.
so it couldn't get all the seasoning out.
I ain't seen nobody use this before. Even when we was in New Orleans and that guy was doing the boil.
Yeah.
I've never seen him use that.
He just sprayed the pot with the holes on the outside. It's copyrighted, y'all. Hold up. There we go.
No.
We've got potatoes, corn, mushrooms. We've got crawfish. Guys, if people say crayfish, is that fine? That's fine. Oh, yeah. I was checking for a friend. Thank you for letting me know. I want to start with this. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Now,
They're
which sausage
missing
is
one
this?
thing.
That's our homemade smoked sausage.
Do you want to share with me?
Absolutely.
Cheers, let's do it.
Potatoes.
They're missing one
I mean,
thing.
not tomatoes, potatoes.
No, they have potatoes.
Where you see it at?
Oh,
I see.
Yeah, they got potatoes. It's not red potatoes, but they got potatoes. I'm talking about the sauce.
Oh, yeah.
They should have a sauce, about 4 or 5 sauces across the table lined
Yeah.
up. That's
Yeah, when
That's
we
a deal
have our
breaker.
meet and greet,
that's
we're
a
going to
deal
get us some crawfish.
But yeah, this what a good crawfish look like, y'all. A good ball. Mm-hmm. That's what it looks like right here.
All right. Thing.
Everything is right with the world right now.
But I would have to say it's perfect. Just
Yeah.
burn your lips enough.
Wow, best crawfish he's ever had. Okay, I have no idea. I've never eaten crawfish.
Great.
Oh my god, you are really good at this.
60 years of practice.
60?
So when you're born, a lot of kids around the world giving a rattle. Oh no, you're giving a crawfish. What you can do is take this crawfish,
6 months.
break it apart.
There
so
we
then
go.
you want to pinch that tail, like
Squeeze and suck. Here we go.
squeeze this up.
That is absolutely delicious.
All right.
That cayenne pepper is what comes through.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just right, but it makes you feel a little alive.
Yeah.
And a little anxious at the same time.
And it's really good for you.
It's like lighting up my insides.
It's like a
So then we're
box
gonna
of
suck a little hair.
Pringles.
I feel a little nervous. All
Come
right,
on,
let's
really.
go.
Ready?
That is good. Oh man, it's like taking shots. It's like a good shot.
It's a headshot. So while I'm eating, I may grab a little piece of potato, and I'll just break it in half, put another half on the side.
It's good. A lot of the spices have really permeated the potato. That's very nice.
You put a lot of potatoes in. I don't know if it tastes good. You don't have to boil as much crawfish. People fill up on a potato. When it's a cheap food.
Yeah, right. Bam, it's jambalaya.
jambalaya.
This is incredible. I thought it was going to be more like a soup.
No, because it looked like soup when we were making it.
Yeah, and now it's more like a rice.
Ready?
A rice dish. So we've got the sausage here, the rice. Let's try it out. Oh, right here. I'm not talking about the heartburn. I'm talking right here in my soul. This has such a complex, deep flavor to it. It's super smoky, super savory.
So you make this when you have a crawfish boil. Some people are allergic to seafood.
Yeah.
So you always make a little pot of jambalaya on the side. We want them to
It
have
sucks
something.
if you're
Yeah,
allergic
not be
to
left
seafood.
out.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry if you one of those people that's allergic to seafood, man, because you missing out. You missing out on some good eating.
Yeah.
Due to some newly built highways, more and more traffic is being diverted away from Spuddy's Cajun Foods. These days, Spuddy has reduced operations, offering only a limited menu and catering.
We're going to start something called the Cajun Cooking Experience. People all over the world want to know about Cajun cooking. So we're going to go actually in my kitchen. They'll learn about the history of our area, how the people that lived in this area actually worked and how we actually live. And they're going to be the ones that actually cook it. And we're going to tell stories. We're going to make sure that they're loose because Cajun cooking is about fun.
Whether it's computer engineering, running a restaurant, or being a tour guide, when you've got Spuddy's drive and passion, suddenly anything becomes possible. From researching and shooting to editing and mastering.
Yeah, that's it, bro. Hey,
That's a good episode. I really thought they was gonna go to Lafayette for the boudin and all that.
yeah, I felt like that would have been a little more great of a mixture as well too. But the jambalaya added to it with the crawfish is not bad. It's really not bad. You feel me?
So he do have other episodes. You guys asked for more of our culture cooking. Louisiana is our culture, so we'll be showing more of these videos.
Right. So like the video, comment, subscribe to the channel. We have enabled our super thanks if you'd like to join the channel that way, and our VIP